This is very good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Are we doing this? Is this?
Yeah, we can probably like cut a little bit of this out because I realized I don't have my list yet.
I heard this rumor. My friend was telling me that this was a while ago, like maybe a few years ago. He was telling me that Tim's got a new coffee recipe or whatever, and McDonald's got the old Tim's
Correct.
one.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, that's also what I've heard, so I can't. But yeah, probably.
That's like the rumor that Roosters is about to reopen. Get ready, it's gonna reopen.
It won't be Roosters though. It'll be something else.
This has been the rumor for like
I know.
5 years.
I know. Anyway, welcome to the episode.
Yeah, the Christmas episode.
Christmas.
And if you ever want an incentive to watch on the YouTubes, come look at the outfits that we're wearing. I'm not going to tell you what they are because you got to come and watch on, or at least follow us. I'm sure we'll be posting some clips.
I don't know if it's hard, if you can tell the franchise that I'm wearing of Christmas sweater.
I can tell.
Well, you can tell, but obviously just from watching these fine people. Mm-hmm. But it's Star Wars. So
there you
that's
go.
all you're going to get.
That's the teaser you're going to get.
I wanted to actually find lights to like put in here, but they're all being used on the tree.
But we've set the bar. Obviously, it's Christmas time. We've now set the bar for what this episode next Christmas time can look like.
Exactly. Even better.
Exactly.
We'll have snow. Real snow.
In the
Yeah. You know, I was surprised about last week was how many people actually found the military time trick
helpful.
beneficial. Yeah.
No kidding. My brother Dom was like fired up about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like people are talking about it in the Discord. I mean, people as if we have like this huge
One day.
Yeah, one day. Come join the Discord.
But yeah, it was funny because I mean, it's the same trick you just add to the thing, right?
Yeah, I did it to I literally before I came here, I had to fill out a timesheet for my radio job, and so I was using the trick because we use 24 hours.
Nice.
It's so helpful immediately.
Nice. That's great.
So yeah, obviously it's the Christmas season right now. So we're gonna have sort of a Christmas themed episode. There I am talking with my hands again with my. I don't know why this is my go-to move, but before we get into what we're gonna talk about, I would like to do. I don't know if this is a PSA or just a friendly reminder to everybody that the holiday season is kind of tough for some people financially and for a lot of other reasons. Usually the road conditions aren't great, so people are stressed. Would you be nicer to each other and be mindful? I have this story that I want to tell that had just happened last week at work. And I kind of guilt tripped this guy because he was just being just a loser.
Okay.
And so I'm at my day job, which is driving a garbage truck. And one of the drivers that was helping me out, he's tipping these organic bins for me. So basically after he's done tipping them, I just have to load them back into my truck, take them back down into the underground garage, and so on and so on. So while I'm waiting for him, I park my truck in the underground garage because it's just a little Ford Ranger. It fits everywhere.
Sure.
And I make sure that I'm parked right up against a wall so that I'm as far, I'm not blocking anybody on this side.
Yep.
And on my other side, I'm far enough away from the parked cars that if somebody needs to get out, they can get out.
Totally,
no problem. Okay. So I get out of the truck. So my truck is just sitting there. And I'm outside now helping the driver. And this guy comes out and he starts yelling about whose truck this is that's blocking it because he knows it's obviously one of us because we're in uniform or whatever. And so I was like, and I'm pretty good in these situations. Like I can usually de-escalate things and remain pretty calm or whatever. But I was like, pardon me? What'd you say? I couldn't hear it. He's like, I've dealt with you guys like so many times. You're always blocking my truck in. You can't park there. This shouldn't take me 10 minutes to get out of my spot. Like yada yada, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, sorry, man. Like if I'd known I was blocking you, absolutely, I would have moved right away. I didn't know I was blocking you. I thought I gave you enough room. Like I'm really sorry. It won't happen again. He's like, I've had to talk to you guys like 3 or 4 times. I was like, sorry, man. I've never met you before. Next time, absolutely, I will not park there.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your day. And then afterwards, I made sure to add in, hey, by the way, you should be careful the way you talk to people around this time of year because it's really stressful for a lot of people, and you could just be yelling at the wrong guy that's gonna like kind of have a meltdown.
Yeah.
So just be careful about what it's not me. I'm not gonna lose my mind, but just make sure you're being careful about what you're saying to people around this time.
And did that make him lose his mind?
No, he backtracked.
Oh yeah.
He was like, kind of. I mean, he was still mad. He still had like an angry tone, but he was a little accepting of my response to him.
Wow.
I know, which was pretty nice, but it was like a good feeling for me to be like, yeah, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Get back in your fucking...
I'm proud of you.
Get back in your fucking car and get the hell out of here.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, you bitch.
Exactly. Happy holidays, you bastard. So just, be nicer to people, especially, in general, but especially around this time. Like, people are stressed. Malls are full of people, and everyone's anxious and driving like psychos on the road. So
true.
Just take a breath.
Be nice.
Be nicer to everybody. Yeah. And don't forget that Santa's watching. So if you yell at the wrong person, you're probably going to get a bad present.
He's going to come get you.
Yeah.
See all these TikTok trends of people dressing up as the Grinch?
And like stealing presents
from the kids right in front of them.
I saw one where
terrible.
The kid, or there's two kids, and one of them is legitimately fighting,
like not having it. Yeah, he's
like screaming.
Yeah,
and part of me is like, this kid's kind of sick, but another part of me is like, this kid's kind of a brat. Like,
yeah,
he kind of deserves that.
Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely. Yeah,
I don't know.
That's funny.
We should also announce while we're recording this episode, this is going to be our last episode for a little bit. We haven't really decided how long the break is going to. We're basically just going to take a Christmas break.
Yeah.
We'll be back in the new year. It's not like we're taking like
an indefinite hiatus or anything.
We just want to, make sure we spend our time with our family and stuff, and
we'll come back with a strategic plan of how we're going to tackle the next year.
That sounded so good. Did
you
practice that line?
Not
that
at all.
Great. Yeah, so gives you a good opportunity to go, and if you've missed some episodes, go back, watch, or listen to some of the previous episodes, get caught up.
Or listen to some of the tunes we're talking about.
Yeah, totally. I want to get better about that.
Yeah, Spotify playlist.
Yeah, and also posting like the songs that we talk about on an episode, posting those to our Instagram.
Show notes or
I
whatever.
did those. I did that a few episodes ago. My friend Gabby texted me and said like, "Hey, can you link some of these songs that you guys were talking about?"
Yeah.
And I think that's a great idea. So I think that's something we should both be a little more mindful of, or whatever. Like, just if you think, also just in general, if we think of a song, like throw it up on the Instagram.
Just throw it in the show notes or the links or whatever. We're trying, people. Okay, we're trying. Leave me alone.
Yeah, chill out.
Be nice.
So we're gonna be taking a break. So yeah, do with that information what you will. Hopefully you haven't forgot about us by the time that we do come back.
Just tell all your friends to follow this cool new podcast.
Yeah, and I guess before we get to the bulk of the episode, I'm gonna ask you what you've been listening to as we do every episode, but just to tease for everybody, we're gonna be talking about pop punk Christmas songs today. Because
Merry Christmas, pop punk.
Do you have a favorite and least favorite Christmas song? Like not pop punk, but just
right,
in general?
just general.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite is definitely "Last Christmas" by Wham.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. It's just like I don't know. It's just good.
That's okay. Tell me your least favorite, and then I have something to add about the Wham thing.
It's definitely Mariah Carey.
Fair enough. That's just because it's like oversaturated.
It's just
right?
too much. It's too much.
It's the first song on every playlist.
It is. It really is.
Last night actually we were having like a Christmas gathering with Jen's family. Well, excuse me, I just burped into the mic. My mistake. And I got informed about this game that you're supposed to start playing on December 1st.
Okay.
And you're supposed to see if you can go the entire Christmas season without hearing "Last Christmas" by Wham.
Oh, really?
And if you hear a cover of it or a band, that's fine. But if you hear the song and you realize it, you're out.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
very much out then.
So I found out about this last night, and then today, turn on the radio to my truck. Somebody else was driving it over the weekend, so it was on like an FM radio station. Guess what song is playing?
Oh, no.
"Last Christmas" by Wham.
That's so funny.
I was in the game for less than 12 hours.
Oh, no.
Ridiculous.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I also like the Christmas songs by Burl Ives as well.
I don't know that.
He's the guy who sings "Holly Jolly Christmas."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, Burl Ives is awesome. I love his voice. It's
That's
so
cool.
great. One of my favorite songs by him is Candy Mountain or something.
Okay.
Red Rock Candy Mountain. It's a good
Rock
song.
Candy
Yeah,
Mountain.
hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, okay. I bought a couple years ago,
The Big Rock Candy Mountain, that's what it's called. It's a really good song.
is that a Christmas song?
No.
No, it's just, okay.
Just Burl Ives.
Jen got me, I think Jen got it for me, a couple of vinyl records of Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
And one of them is if unless maybe I just saw it recently, but I think I have it. One of them is a Christmas album, and it's so good. It's so good to just throw on in the background.
That stuff is definitely like my favorite like genre of Christmas music. Is more like the jazz type.
I think that's the perfect like decorating the house and Christmas tree kind of music to have on in the background.
My favorite Christmas playlist on Spotify it's like Christmas songs that aren't Christmas songs, and it's just all jazz stuff. It's Christmas time but no Christmas songs, and it's just all the best songs. It's all just like Ella Fitzgerald and Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole and it's awesome. Good playlist.
I should have been thinking about this. I always ask you the question and I don't think of it myself. I'm trying to think. My least favorite Christmas song. What's that Paul McCartney one? The Simply.
Oh, that's a terrible song.
It's the worst one.
That's the
worst one.
It's a bad song.
You know where I always hear it?
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Oh, really?
I always hear it in freaking Starbucks. Maybe I'm not a Starbucks guy anymore.
Yeah. That's it's what is that like instrument that makes the little
I don't know, but I hate it.
It's
and
bad.
you know, like you hear it it's right at the beginning of the song. So as soon as you hear the first little
you know exactly.
Getting worked up about it. My dad hates Feliz Navidad, and
that's a great one.
he hates it because it was always our grade 2 class in elementary school. Not so like my grade 2 class did it. My brothers, the years between us, the years before us, after us, the same teacher, the same class would always do that song at the Christmas concert.
Oh my God.
So my dad would like leave the gym when it was the grade 2s and then come back. Even if it was us, he would like leave and then come back.
I respect the hate for that. That's so great.
Yeah, he can't stand it. As for like favorite,
what's your favorite?
I don't know. I like the Michael Bublé stuff. A lot of his stuff is just covers for the most part. His version of "I'll Be Home for Christmas" it's a classic. And you know what's a really underrated Christmas song? Is what's it? I think it's called "Mistletoe" or "Under the Mistletoe" by Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, no, yes,
that's a good one. Makes me like kind of groove a little bit. I kind of like it.
That's a good one.
Should we before we get into that, do you have some stuff you've been listening to non-Christmas related? Or it could be Christmas related also.
Yeah,
let's hear it.
Okay, so I sent you Cheek Face, right?
You did. That was the one that I said sounded like cake?
Sounded like cake.
Yeah.
Have not stopped listening to them since. It is, I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah.
It is so good. The song, like, We Need a Bigger Dumpster.
Yeah.
I just haven't stopped playing it. Like,
is that one of the ones you sent me?
Yes, I sent you the album, and then the first song was really good because that one,
Kiki,
that one had that very like pop punk esque to it, which I love the lyrics too. Life hands you problems, make problem aid. So great, but yeah, just I don't know what it is. It's so good. It's a good rock album, and yeah, I just love listening to it. So that's what I've been bumping the last while. Also, Spotify has this new thing on your like account or your profile, where you can actually view like here's your top tracks like right now, or like what your top artists this month are.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a new thing on the Spotify desktop. So like top tracks this month. We need a bigger dumpster. This is number 1 right there. And then like number 4 is the other song on by Cheek Face. So that makes sense. But yeah, my top artists. Again, it's Cheek Face and the Wonder Years. But what I've been listening to hard the last couple of days is not a specific like band or genre, but it's snowboarding music.
What do you mean snowboarding music?
Like a playlist that I have curated, expertly, meticulously curated for snowboarding.
You're such a playlist guy.
I love snowboarding.
Do you go snowboarding?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Do you go like every year?
I try to. It's definitely been lacking the last couple of years. I
Yeah.
want to get a new board. Boards are super expensive.
Totally.
I'm broke. But I will not snowboard if I do not have music.
Yeah. Wow.
Like 1 year, you can't bring the AirPods or anything because it might fall out or anything.
Yeah,
Just
fair.
old classic iPod or right to the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, good tunes. And do you know where these playlists, a lot of these derive from? Is the SSX.
SSX. Oh, like the
Video
game?
games, yeah. The
No
snowboarding
way.
Because I played a lot of those.
Yeah.
So a lot of those are from that.
Yeah.
But also just like other great songs. I think this, I don't know. I really like this playlist. I want to link it because people should follow it. But like literally every time I'm snowboarding, like I play this playlist and just like, it's all good. It's all good tunes.
Can you
It's all
give a
good
couple
tunes.
examples of what's on there?
First song is Warm Foothills by Alt J. Now you might be thinking, that's not really that much of a snowboarding song. But let me picture. Play Warm Foothills by Alt J right now. Stop what you're doing. Just try to play it at the same time. The song opens, just like nice, like kind of orchestra chorus, like woo.
We should put it on in the background.
Yeah,
while
and I
you're
want
doing
I want you to imagine you driving up to the mountain. You know, this happened a couple times, and the next scene opens, and you're at the mountain, getting your gear on, and then the next part, again of the beginning, you're going up the chairlift, and then once the little like guitar lick comes in, then you start just like gliding down the hill, and it's just you can't be happy, you can't be unhappy when you're snowboarding. And that's a beautiful song to start. Next, I got like Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult.
Cool.
I've got Acceptance, Permanent, which is on there, another amazing pop punk band. That song was featured on ATV Off-Road Fury on the PlayStation Portable.
Such
One
a
of my
sick
favorite games as well.
Such a sick game.
Let's Dance by David Bowie. Imagine ripping down the hills to Let's Dance by David Bowie.
You're all over the place. This is sick.
Next song after that, should check it out by Beastie Boys. It is an unreal playlist because there's so many different genres in here. But man, every time I listen to one of these songs, even just like outside of this playlist,
Yeah.
I'm in the mountain.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
Very
a-
passionate about it.
Yeah, I think we can all hear that. I have been snowboarding. I've done both snowboarding and skiing. I think I tried snowboarding first, and I was like really young, like I was like 8 years old, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think I remember enjoying skiing more, but I was terrible at both and hurt myself so
Yes.
badly when I went snowboarding, like especially. Had a great time. I think it was a long time ago, but yeah, I remember just being horrible at it, and I was too afraid. You know, you're supposed to like kind of carve a little bit, and you like lift your toes up so you can kind of. I don't know what the terminology is for it, but
Well, if you're going heel side.
yeah, that's kind of how you slow down.
Yeah.
For
Toes
whatever.
up, go, yeah.
I was way more afraid to be going forward and getting my toes up
Right.
than I was to
Just
be going
like going-
backwards
Oh,
and
going
having
toe
my
side?
heels up.
Yeah, no. I was the same way. I mean, heel side definitely takes like it's usually the first thing you learn.
Yeah.
Because you can actually like kind of see where you're going.
Yeah.
But I was way more comfortable in toe side as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to go again, I'm a pretty good teacher.
Yeah.
So-
That would actually be fun to do that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Does Jen ski snowboard?
I don't think so. That's a great question.
You should
We've been
probably
together
know
for
this.
we've been together almost 5 years. I don't know if she's done either.
Yeah, you should know this. Ben's a really good skier, but
Yeah.
I've only been skiing once, and like I wasn't bad at it, but I might try this year. I don't know. Depends. Like I just love snowboarding too much.
Yeah.
And I'm not even that good. Like I'm not going off any like parks or I'll hit some little sick little kicker jumps and whatever, but get a little bit of air, do a little board grab, that's about it.
I would imagine there's got to be this weirdly peaceful. I don't know. I could be. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But this weirdly peaceful feeling
Yep.
of like just being the only guy going down a mountain with your music playing, and
That's
you're
it.
just going.
You're just going.
I could just hit.
Yep.
For the second time, I hit the mic.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's just you and the mountain. Doesn't matter all the other people that are there. Ven gets really annoyed because like I'll put both ears in. She's like, I can't even talk to you while we're out here. So I'll go one earbud in sometimes, but I do actually want to get like a helmet or one of those toques that was like Bluetooth.
Oh yeah,
So
that
that
have
way-
the speed. Yeah.
So you
I had
got
one of
at
those
least-
I had one of those toques.
Yeah, does it sound good?
No.
No. See, that's what I'm worried about. I need it to be in there. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. The
So-
toque wasn't great. Okay, does that sum up what you've been listening to, or do you got
That's
more?
pretty much it. Yeah, it's been the last 2 weeks have been just cheek face and bored tunes.
Yeah,
How
fair.
about
I mean, it's the season for it.
Yeah, how about you?
Okay, so I basically since the last time that we recorded the Wonder Years episode,
Yeah.
I've been listening to the Greatest Generation album
Okay.
nonstop.
Nice.
No, well, not nonstop. I
yeah.
have some other stuff here that I've been listening to as well, but I can't stop listening to it. And we talked about before we talked about in that episode how I became a fan of the Wonder Years later in their
Yes.
in their series of albums.
Yeah.
So
And
No Closer to Heaven.
Yeah, I was gonna say No Closer to Heaven is your album.
that was like my album. So going back, not that I didn't listen to The Greatest Generation, but going back and listening to it after we just watched the documentary and after we just talked about it a whole bunch.
So good.
It was great. Such a good album.
Yeah, I think that one's my favorite by them.
And then I also went through this phase of listening to some Bon Iver recently.
Yep.
So I've been putting on the album, what's it called? For Emma Forever Ago, I think that's what it's called. I've been putting that on a bunch recently.
Yeah.
But I got a couple of songs, or a few songs that, you know, when you're done listening to an album or listening to a song, and then it just starts playing. Spotify will just start playing songs that are kind of similar to it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got 3 songs that came out of that that I can't stop. I can't stop listening to. The first one is called "Redesign" by Awful Tune.
Redesign.
Yeah, it's one word, and the band Awful Tune is also one word.
Okay.
It makes me want to dance. It's really good. So it doesn't necessarily fit that era of Bon Iver. I'm not entirely sure why it came on, but it is a major vibe.
Okay.
And even this morning on my way to work, it's -8 degrees. It's chilly. I'm cold, and I'm like grooving in the car.
Yeah,
like my
yeah.
hips are going.
Nice.
Driving 20 degrees on the 20 kilometers an hour on the highway because the city didn't pave the roads again, and I'm just grooving. The other song that came out, and it's a super sad song, really slow, but I think it's so well written. It's called "The Bottom of the Well" by Amy Michelle, and I listened to it with headphones on.
Yeah,
because it's kind of a quieter song, and it's a slow build, but I think it's, like I said, just so well written.
Okay.
And then the third one is by this band. I've listened to some of their stuff before. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. The band is called Novo Amor. Have you heard of them before?
No.
Okay, well, this song is called Weather. I think you would probably... They are very Bon Iver-esque.
Gotcha.
But, so yeah, this song that I've been listening to a lot is called Weather. Again, kind of a slower song. You'll know what I mean. You'll listen to it, and you'll be like, yeah, this sounds like Bon Iver.
Okay.
But those 3 came out of me listening to... what did I say that album's called? For Emma Forever Ago? Yeah. So, but that Redesign one, I really want you to listen to that and tell me what you think, because I'm just grooving just thinking about it.
Okay, well, if you want another groovy tunes,
Yeah.
I added to my liked playlist. Actually, Megan sent it over to me. The song is called... Give me a second. The song is definitely going to be called something. The song has a name, and the song name is Toothache by Topaz Jones.
That name sounds super familiar. Topaz Jones.
Topaz Jones.
Okay. That's on your playlist?
That's on just like what I've been listening to, just on my like top tracks for this month.
Okay. Cool.
It's very, very groovy.
Yeah. So we'll try to do a better job between the two of us of putting these up on the Instagrams or social media or whatever, so you guys can check them out too and groove along to what we're listening to. So should we get into the episode here?
What we're doing? What are we doing here?
We are, with it being Christmas time, and us already talking about some Christmas songs, we're going to be talking about some pop punk specific Christmas songs. And does it matter if they're covers? Like, does it have?
No.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I don't think it should matter.
Not that many people write new Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And chances are they're probably not very good. So maybe just stay away from doing that for the most part. I don't know. It seems like a safe bet.
Yeah.
But it's cool to hear some of these bands have a fresh take on a Christmas song. Our friends in Chief State have one.
Do they really?
Yeah, they covered. Ironically, you said it was your least favorite. All I Want for Christmas Is You. They did a cover of it, and it's pretty good.
I'll give that one. Definitely.
Give it a shot.
I'll give that one a shot for sure. Sure.
So I have a few that I wrote down here. I don't know. We talked before about maybe we'll like rank them like we've done in the past as well. I don't know how many you have written down, but do you wanna start things off if you have your list ready? Because I know you were kind of going on the fly here.
Wow, would throw me under the bus like that, eh? Dude doesn't come to this thing prepared. Let's make sure he goes first.
I'll go first if you want me to.
No, that's cool.
Beach.
Oh man, Jimmy Eat World as a great cover of oh my god, what's the fucking name of the song? I had the list. Maybe you go first.
You didn't come prepared. Yeah, so
You go
I got
first.
this song by Jimmy Eat World. No, I don't. Do you not have it in front? I'll go first if you don't have it in front of you. Okay, yeah, I'll go first.
I'm struggling out here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with. For me, it's a classic. For most people, I hope it's also a classic. But this is one of the rare originals. This isn't a cover. Happy Holidays, You Bastard, by Blink 182, and
Great tune.
it's pretty vulgar. So just I guess be careful who you listen to it. Maybe don't put it on at your family Christmas.
I have a question.
Yeah,
When's Labor Day?
isn't that in September?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great, and also the hot dog line. Like,
Right.
Is
Like,
that
what is do you eat hot dogs on Labor Day?
I don't know.
Do you have to eat 7 of them?
It's weird. I don't get if Christmas is here and Labor Day is here. I don't get why.
Why you starting? Yeah.
Why are they in the same song?
What's the connect?
We should get Mark Hoppus on.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. I found
You found it?
the Jimmy World.
Okay.
It's a song. It's Last Christmas.
Oh my god.
That's the song.
Okay.
Anyway, continue. I'll go on after.
All right. Well, I'm done with the Blink one, so I'll go to the next one, I guess. I can't believe you love that song, eh?
Terrible. Yeah. It's a good track.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I have a few down here as well that I don't really know if they count. It's kind of like the whole like Die Hard argument. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it not a Christmas movie? These are kind of some of these are kind of is it Christmas?
If the word Christmas exists in it, Christmas song.
So is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Well, no, song.
Yeah, but if that's all it takes. If Christmas appears in Die Hard, does that same logic apply?
Yes. I thought it was known that Die Hard was a Christmas movie.
I say it is. But there's a lot of people that say obviously it's not. You know what my argument is?
There's a lot of wrong people.
A lot of wrong people. If Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, neither is Home Alone.
Because it happens around Christmas, right?
That's the only criteria about
There
Home
we
Alone.
go.
It just happens around Christmas time.
Yeah.
So, you cowards.
Okay.
If you want to say Die Hard isn't, Home Alone isn't either. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Boxing Day, another Blink 182 song.
That's a good track.
Super underrated song. Do you remember we covered it?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
When we were in what was the band name then? That was Chasing Normal.
Yes.
Wasn't it? Yeah. I might still have the video of that on my phone.
Do you really?
Yeah, so maybe I can send it to you.
Yeah.
We can put it in.
Oh my god, I forgot we copied that.
Because we've been pretty critical about stuff that we've done before, like recordings and all that. How we'll say below average a lot of it was. This I don't think is that bad.
No, I remember
and
it was good.
the thing that's the funniest about it to me is that I'm singing lead, you're singing back up, and we do some harmonizing there as well. But
did I sing that one?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think you did. You might have done the chorus, but we were harmonizing through it as well. I think it sounds really good.
Why don't I remember that?
I'll show you
Okay.
afterwards. And yeah, hopefully maybe we can put it up on the thing as well if we can.
Yeah.
But while you're doing it, because you were the drummer in the band, you're kind of doing percussion, but your percussion was you have a CD case and your keys, and you're literally just dropping
Where
the
did we
keys
cover this?
in my dad's house.
Oh my god!
In the living room. I'll show it to you. Everybody, like, you guys are gonna laugh when you hear it. It doesn't. I mean, you're going along. It sounds fine. It's just a
Right.
funny visual of you just dropping your keys on this CD case.
I saw that from one video. I was like a cover video, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty good."
Yeah,
Keys.
it doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So Boxing Day by Blink-182, really underrated. And also, Boxing Day isn't an American thing, is it?
No, I was so confused. I was having a conversation with some of our American coworkers, and it was just like, "You're not gonna get something for Boxing Day?" They're like, "Huh?"
So they just call it like the day after Christmas, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
So why does, first of all, Blink, Boxing Day, or not Boxing Day, Christmas and Labor Day, what's the connection there?
Yeah.
And then also, where did you guys figure out, when did you hear about Boxing Day?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I
Okay.
don't know. Another Blink song. That's
So,
not.
3 Blink songs and a Jimmy Eat World song.
Can you guess which one? It's not. It's straight up a Christmas song.
No, I can't.
I Won't Be Home for Christmas.
They
By
cover
Blink.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a really good Christmas song.
Yeah.
Just in general. I didn't know. Oh, that's going to be a good listen on my way home. Mm-hmm. Okay. I honestly don't think I've even heard that before. I can't really comment on it. I don't know it.
Okay. Well, let's pause. Let's play it,
Okay.
and then
And we'll come
I'll
back.
have to mute it. But
Yeah.
Let's come back.
Okay. How are you going to name a song "I'll Be Home for Christmas" and have it not be a
No,
cover?
no. It's I Won't Be Home
Oh,
for
I
Christmas.
won't be home.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think that's where the confusion was. It's I
Gotcha.
Won't Be Home for Christmas because
Okay.
it's like these are definitely not traditional Christmas lyrics.
Wow.
But that one's a really good Blink song.
Damn.
Is I Won't Be Home for Christmas. But yeah, definitely Dude Ranch era.
Dude Ranch era.
Yeah.
That's sick. Okay, I'm gonna go away from Blink finally, but this one's another one that's like, is it a Christmas song? Is it not a Christmas song? It's December by Neck Deep from their album Life's Not Out to Get You.
Oh yeah.
First of all, really good album. The song, it's like this meme that was going around this whole year. People that were, I don't know, maybe finding it for the first time or whatever, but they were like, December 1st, you got to put on December by Neck Deep. So. I mean,
Well, that's the same thing where it's you play September by or Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, again, I don't really know if I would classify this as like a Christmas song. I have it on the list anyways, just because whatever, you play it in December. But yeah, good song, good album. Go check out the album. It's one of my favorites. And I've said before, Neck Deep is present day one of my favorite bands. So this is definitely one of their better albums in my opinion. So yeah,
I'm actually surprised by the amount of punk or emo or pop punk like Christmas type tunes,
yeah.
like covers or just other ones. Because one of them I was listening to later on was "Alone This Holiday" by The Used.
Oh, okay.
So The Used has like a
I
holiday.
I feel like once a band in, excuse me, this
It's the carbon.
It's making me burp.
No.
I feel like once a band is signed with a relatively major record label, it's
Is it a requirement?
it's probably a requirement eventually at some point before their contract is up, because
Right.
it's like it's easy money. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like at some point their songs are going to come through on the shuffle. If you're looking up pop punk and it's Christmas time, it's probably just naturally going to come on. And I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, you know how there's all those albums that are like pop goes punk.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
I love those albums.
I'm pretty sure there's got to be like a punk goes Christmas or punk goes holidays or
Sure,
whatever. I'd be
yeah.
willing to bet that if we looked that up, that actually might be where that
Punk
Chief
Goes Christmas.
that might be the like an album where that Chief State song comes from.
Because yeah, it's usually just like a compilation of just like a bunch of artists from that one Christmas.
Yeah, just everybody
album,
pick
yeah.
a song and then send us the final recording, and we'll just print the copies, print
Yeah.
the sheets. Was that your pick or was that my pick? Who just went?
I just said The Used.
Yeah, you just went. Okay. Let's go to the land of. I'm almost at the end of my list here already. Holy.
Nice.
All Time Low.
Oh yeah.
Merry Christmas, Kiss My Ass.
Yep. I had that
From
one.
I think the album is Dirty Work, which is such a weird era in all time. That was like when they had that song that was it was a Rockstar sponsored song, like the energy drink.
Wait,
They,
what?
It was called "I Feel Like Dancing" or whatever. Do you remember that song?
No.
It's probably not a horrible thing that you don't remember that song.
Yeah.
It's not their greatest stuff, but the music video is so weird. It's very obviously sponsored by Rockstar. The label is everywhere, and they're wearing merch and stuff like that. So that album, there's a couple of really good songs from that album, but it's just a weird era for All Time Low. But they have a Christmas song on there that, I mean, is it a Christmas song? Is it not? I don't know. Whatever. It mentions Christmas. But, yeah, there you go. Merry Christmas, Kiss My Ass by All Time Low.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one that I have is, you said December by Neck Deep.
Mm-hmm.
There is one that I had. Where is it? This is so embarrassing. I ain't in it right now.
There's a song.
One. Bowling for Soup.
Oh.
Cover of Frosty the Snowman.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds like such a Bowling for Soup song to
Yeah.
cover. That's so funny. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's play it.
Yeah, let's play it.
All right.
Bowling for Soup.
I have to.
Well, this is elevator music, not Frosty the Snowman. I know, trust me, we wanted to play it for you folks, but it is copyrighted music. Believe it or not, Frosty the Snowman is copyrighted music. And we don't want to get demonetized. Not like we're making money anyway, but it's still best practice. I could have cut this section out, I probably should have, but anyway, here we are. Enjoy the elevator music until we continue on with the podcast.
That's if people are looking for the stereotypical pop punk voice, there it is.
Absolutely.
There it is.
That is so true.
Do you know what? I don't know if he still does it like today, but for a while, he was Chuck E. Cheese. The Bowling for Soup guy was Chuck E. Cheese.
Was Mr. Cheese himself?
He was the voice of Chuck E. Cheese in the commercials.
Oh my god. That's very 90s type. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, like the voice for that.
I just remember seeing a commercial at some point. Maybe it was on YouTube or something, and I heard the voice, and I was like, that's the Bowling for Soup guy for sure. And then I Googled it, and it says he was the...
They have a whole Christmas album.
Bowling for Soup has a Christmas album.
Merry Flippin' Christmas Volume 1.
Is there a Volume 2? They probably broke up
with that,
before.
I mean, there is probably an insinuation that there would be a Volume 2.
And then they probably broke up.
But yeah, there's Frosty the Snowman. Feliz Navidad.
Of course.
Is on there.
Oh my god, I should send it to my...
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Do they still put out music today, Bowling for Soup?
I don't know.
I'm going to their Spotify.
This one came out in 2010.
Oh my god, 1985 by Bowling for Soup it's pushing
263 million.
Yeah, it's... Oh my god.
Good for them.
Wow. Oh my god, they covered Stacy's Mom? Of course they did.
Yeah.
Do you have were you into Bowling for Soup or not really?
I mean, I knew a bunch of their songs, but I wasn't like super into them.
I remember being in grade 6 and my friend showing me their song. This is the first time I'd ever heard of them or heard anything by them. Punk Rock 101.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And for like a year, I was like, I'm Bowling for Soup. This is me.
I was introduced around that time to American Hi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. Do they have... That's another question. Do they have anything... Because they had that song, Flavor of the Week.
Yes.
And I think other than that, I don't know any of their stuff.
Yeah, there was a couple. Yeah, I mean, Flavor of the Week has 70 million, and then their other ones are like 13, 6, 4, 1.
Bowling for Soup released an album in 2022.
Oh, sick.
Pop Drunk Snot Bread. That's the name of the album. Oh my god.
That's great. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Pop Drunk
Bowling for
Snot
Soup,
Bread.
ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Okay, I have one more.
Yep.
Again, I mean, all of these have fallen into the category of is it not? I don't know. The music video is very Christmassy. It's A Day to Remember, and the song is called Right Where You Want Me to Be. It's from there. They have an EP called Attack of the Killer B-Sides.
Yes.
Unreal
That's a good,
EP.
Yeah.
So they do that Kelly Clarkson cover. That's on there as well. and I think as long as I have the timeline correct, because A Day to Remember went through that big, now it's kind of infamous lawsuit with the record label that they were on, and it was like a big deal because they were able to sue or fight back against this record label that was like very manipulative and very I don't know what the word is to use, but predatory I guess is a good way, and they won. And if you listen to the album By a Day to Remember called Common Courtesy, there's that's the first album that they released on their own after this whole battle with the record label. And one of the songs, the song, I forget, it either starts or it ends with them sending this email to the record label. And so you're hearing the audio before the song starts. You're hearing the audio of them in this office. Like, all right, send. And then they're all like, oh, this is heavy. And then you hear the send sound from a Mac computer, and they all start freaking out, and they're all excited. So
nice.
That's cool. Yeah, long tangent, but this EP, I'm pretty sure, played a big factor in that whole lawsuit with. I can't remember what the record label was, but A Day to Remember came out on top, and they got a Christmas song out of it.
That's sweet. Yeah. Nice. That's Christmas, baby.
There you go.
Got any other? You got plans?
Christmas?
Yeah, for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, kind of all over the place. We found out, unfortunately, my mom's not going to be able to come visit anymore because she ended up getting pneumonia and stuff. So she's, on the mend, but she decided that it's probably not in her best interest to be traveling.
Everybody's out here getting super sick.
So. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. My mom's not going to come visit anymore, but I'm sure we'll find a way to connect with her in the new year. But yeah, we're doing dinner at my dad's. We're going to do something with my brother and sister-in-law. We're doing stuff with Jen's family on Christmas Eve. That's kind of the tradition there, to go over and spend the night there on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
And, that's pretty much it. We're still trying to figure out New Year's plans, which we still haven't dialed in yet, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, that's kind of our idea for that. What about you guys?
Same thing. Just, visit. It's all just family. COVID Christmas was awesome.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have a small window to work with here. Continue.
COVID Christmas was actually awesome just because every year, I mean, obviously COVID sucked, but every year is so busy with my family, my other half of the family, Ben's family, and just we're never at a spot for more than 4 hours.
Yeah.
So this whole Christmas, that whole Christmas, it was just we did everything at the house, just the two of us. We cooked a really amazing dinner, and it was just it's nice.
Yeah, that was 2 Christmases ago, wouldn't it be, or was it last?
Yeah, no, two Christmases.
So the 2 Christmases ago, when it was still heavy lockdowns and stuff, we did a Zoom Christmas with Jen's family where Jen's mom made a big dinner for everybody. Everybody individually went to go pick up plates for Jen went to pick up a plate of it for myself, and her whole family did that. And then we all ate dinner together on Zoom. And then afterwards, we did Christmas trivia over Zoom.
Oh, that's fun.
And it was so cool. That was our thing over COVID, was we kept doing trivia nights.
Yeah.
And
that's fun.
Awesome. So yeah, I was gonna ask you if Christmas is as stressful for you as it is for me, just with having to go in a million places.
It is. Because then you have to figure out, am I gonna miss this person's dinner and go over here?
Yeah.
So yes, it is stressful.
So I get what you mean. The COVID Christmas is kind of nice, and thinking back at it now, it's kind of nice that way. But I remember last year when restrictions were starting to ease, and then right before Christmas, they hammered some more restrictions back on again. And I remember at that time being like, not again. You can't do this again.
Totally. No, one was fine.
Yeah.
But
don't want to do it again, but one was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the stress is worth it.
Yeah. Are you a New Year's guy?
No.
Yeah. No,
I got no idea what we're going to do for New Year's.
I
don't like partying.
Yeah.
I don't like to go outside.
You don't want to touch any grass?
I don't touch grass.
I don't like going out to a club or whatever. I mean, it's fine, generally speaking. On New Year's, I really don't want to do it. House parties, though, on New Year's, great fun.
Yeah, those are great fun, for sure. only 1 year, I think. It was like 2014-15 year. We did the Science World thing. There was I don't know, there was just a New Year's party at Science World.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty lit. We all, like, a bunch of us got dressed up and rode down there. One of our friends put his balls in a Lamborghini.
As you do.
As you do. Right? That was great. It's at the end, but yeah, that was a fun thing. Oh, and then there's gonna be New Year's pop punk music that we're gonna have to talk about.
Yeah, another list for us to make.
Yep, absolutely.
There's something else I meant to bring this up a while ago, and it's completely unrelated to what we're talking about, but
Nice.
It popped into my head, and I wanted to bring it up to you because I wanted to know if you're going to remember this or not.
Okay.
So keep in mind, completely unrelated
'Kay.
to anything that we've been talking about or are talking about right now.
Great.
Okay, so do you remember, like, way back in the day, you know my friends like Dylan and Matt and stuff like that?
Yes.
So you remember way back in the day when you had that? I think it was a silver Jetta or it was like your first car.
Yeah. It was a Jetta, Volkswagen Jetta. It was the Wolfsburg edition.
Yeah.
1999.
Okay, so there was one night, I remember what the occasion was, but we were going out for dinner somewhere in Coquitlam. You were there, I was there, I think Alan was there, and then my two friends Matt and Dylan were there. And I'm pretty sure this was like one of your first times meeting both Matt and Dylan, or one of the two of them.
Okay.
And when we were leaving the restaurant, going into the parking lot.
Where did we go?
It was somewhere in Coquitlam. I don't remember where. It might have been like that Earl's on Shaughnessy or something.
Sure.
Anyway, it's not important.
Yeah.
When we were leaving the restaurant, walking through the parking lot to get to our cars,
Yeah.
you did the thing where you jump and slide on your hood across.
Oh, the Dukes of Hazzard.
And my friend Dylan, when we were driving home out, like we're in the car together, and he was like, "That was so cool when Colton did that." And I don't remember why that popped into my head recently, but it did. And I was like, I have to tell Colton this because I don't know if I've ever told him this story.
Oh my God. That's great.
You successfully pulled off the Dukes of Hazzard thing to the point where my friend who had never met you before was like, that was awesome.
That is fucking cool. Oh my God.
Oh, I have like tears.
I did that so much.
Really?
Yeah. I think the hood of my car was small enough. And it was able-bodied enough.
You know, like in the movie Juno, when Juno says to Michael Cera's character, like, "You're so cool and you don't even try," and then he's like, "I actually try really hard." Like, that's what that reminds me of. Like, that was so cool and you don't even know, and then you're like, "I've been practicing that so long."
Well, I think I just I did it so frequently just because it was fun.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to do that again at one point and just eat shit and break my leg.
Your back out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I had to
sex.
share that with you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's up? How's Dylan doing? What's up, Dylan? I hope you watch.
Yeah.
Say
Hopefully
hi.
will.
I hope he's doing well. That's funny. Good
should
story.
should we start to wrap here?
I think that's a good way to wrap. Yeah.
We had the clock on the screen again, but it went away, so I have no idea how long this is. But so like we said before, we will be going on a bit of a break into the new year. So stay tuned to our socials, join the Discord as per usual, watch the YouTubes. We've talked about before. Maybe we can revisit this as we enter the new year. We've talked about maybe re-releasing
the
some
old
of
ones.
the
They're
original
your OG.
Yeah, from the episode you were on, and then there's two other episodes, one with my brother and then one with our friend Chris Bork, who was also in Chasing Normal.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
And also our RIP Chris's account.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't even talk about that. Chris's account got hacked, and then he got it back, and then it got hacked again immediately after.
That's crazy.
Incredible. So yeah, I guess everyone just have a good Christmas. Be nice to each other. Stay tuned to if you're gonna do anything over the Christmas break. Stay tuned to our socials.
We'll keep posted.
Yeah,
we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We're just chilling.
So what an opportunity to join the Discord and hang out with us on Christmas morning.
Yay. Cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Take care. And we'll see you soon. Bye.